everyone, this is Terry Stewart, and this is
Jake.
And I'm sorry, it might not be high enough. My battery was dead in the computer, so in order to charge it, this is where I have to sit it today. So we finished long vowels, vowel teams, and now today we're going to start on other vowel teams, Jacob. Okay? So we are going to do lesson 89.
Are we going to do the dice?
We will do the dice at the end.
That's
Okay? All right. So you ready? All right. So we're going to do lesson 89, the double O's. Okay? The double O sound. Double O can make two different sounds. Okay? But this time we're going to do the W-O. It says like without for captain. Hook. Okay? And also you can sometimes make the sound when it's with a B or a P and make like in the word bush. Or push.
Push
or push. Okay? All right. So I'm going to give you some words, and I'm going to give you sounds, and I want you to tell me the words they make. Okay, ready? T.
What?
D.
Wood.
Good.
Shook.
Good. Stood.
Stood.
Yeah. Now I'm going to give you a word, and I want you to break it apart like that for me. Okay? Cook.
Good.
Hood.
Hood.
Good. Took.
Took.
And brook.
And
Well, no, I'm sorry. Brook.
Brook.
Okay, so listen to my sound. Brr. What sounds you hear? Brr. But what two sounds?
Broke.
B. And So b. B.
Bush. Brook.
Brook. Spell it for me one more time. Break it apart.
B.
Brook. So a blend that burr has two sounds in it. B and burr. Okay. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
All right, so I'm going to give you, so we've done our sounds. So now I'm going to give you some graphemes, some letters, and you're going to tell me what they spell. So you're going to say, if it says A, you're going to say A spells A and A. Okay, ready? So I-E spells
I.
Yes. I-G-H spells Good. O-A spells O-W spells and yeah. O-E spells O.
E.
E spells E.
E.
E-A spells E. Do you know another sound E-A can make?
A.
Yeah. Or it can say
E.
Okay. E-Y. A.
A.
Mm-hmm.
A.
Okay, I can say A. A-Y-A. I-R-R. U-R spells E-R-R.
Or.
What is it?
Air.
No, remember you're a pirate.
R.
What? And Y says.
What? What are you looking at?
Oh, I was making sure it was recording. So Y says, what's the first sound it can make?
Yeah.
What else can it make?
What? A.
I. Or E. So Y can say Y at the beginning of a word like yellow and yes. At the end, it can do an I sound like in my or by. And then at the end of a two-syllable word with another vowel, it says E at the end, like baby and happy. D. D-G-E says
D-G.
D-G-E. What's that you say? Why 3 letters to just say
J.
J. J.
J.
Mm-hmm.
J.
G can say
G.
G and
A.
J,
J.
like in gem.
J.
Okay. TCH spells.
Teach.
Mm-hmm. What does TCH spell? All right. Ready? I'm going to give you the board. And I'm going to give you the sound. What color marker would you like?
I will do blue today.
Okay. You're going to write.
Right what?
Write the sound, the letters that make up the sounds I give you. Okay?
Okay.
All right, I'm covering my book so you can't cheat. All right, ready?
Yeah.
I. All the ways that you know that can make I.
Or I.
Okay, do you know any other ways?
And Y-I-E?
Sure. Okay, what else do you know? Any other ones? Look at you. Any more?
Is it?
ICH? No, not ICH.
I don't know. Are there any other ones for I?
Okay, good job. Okay. How about O?
Oh. O.
That was right.
And O with an A?
Good. Any other ones?
Ow.
Okay.
Or.
What does or say O? Or says O? It has an O in it, but does it say O?
No.
No, OR doesn't say or.
How
Or
about
O, it says or.
How about ow?
Well, what's another way we can say this one? OW can say
O.
O also. Good. All right. How about E? All the ways to make E.
E. I wrote it.
Okay. Any other ones?
Nope.
Okay. A. Any other one?
I think that's it.
Okay. So let's look at this one. OA. Well, let's just keep going and then we'll look at them at the end. Tell me, write all the ways to make All the ways to make
R.
Think about that. You said R. Does that sound like
Yeah.
Does that make the same sound?
Yeah.
And R are the same
No.
sound?
How about with a Y?
What do you think?
No, I think I did.
Okay. Now do or.
I put or.
Okay.
What's that?
Okay. R.
Or R.
Okay. J.
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 I wrote it.
Okay. And ch. Any other ways? Okay. All right. So let's look. Let's look at yours. Okay. So we have I, same. IE, you have IGH, and what's the one that you missed? Y, remember at the end of the word.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's look at O.
Oh.
You have
I wrote that.
O,
I wrote that.
you have OE, you have OA, and you have OW. Good job. All right, let's look at E. We have E, you have
E.
So we have the Y. We have double E. Okay, and EA. So this EI isn't one. Okay, all right, let's look at A. You have A. Oh, so let's think OA. What does OA say?
O.
Oh, so does that say A?
No.
So should we have that one there? So what does A-I say?
A.
A what? Well, remember we're not doing capital letters. We need to have, there you go. And then what does A-Y say?
A. A.
A. Now let's look at You have ER. You have OR when it goes with a W says the sound. IR and what's that? Yeah, UR. Okay, now let's look at our OR. So OR can also say as OR and
ORE.
ORE.
Air.
Not air. What's that one?
R.
R. You have that one. And then we had J. So what's the first one that it sounds?
J.
J. And then we have G and how are we writing capitals? Lowercase, remember? And then ch, we have CH and TCH. Good job. Okay.
Can I erase this?
Yes, you may erase it. I need to figure out how to set this so it doesn't go. So it doesn't do so much. Okay. All right, we got that part done. All right, so now we have to do our blending drill. So you done erasing?
No, I'm not.
Okay, we'll finish. Quick. All right, so I'm going to give you some words, and we're going to change it.
Yeah.
Ready? Here's my first word. They can't see. What's my first word?
Toe.
Toe. If I change the O in toe, oh, you don't have to write. I just want you to watch.
It's tie.
The I, it becomes
tie.
If I change the beginning letter, what new letter did I write?
Pie.
I wrote what letter?
P.
P, it makes pie. What if I change the IE vowel team and make it an AY vowel team? What's my new? Pay. What if I change my beginning P and make it a W? What's my new word? Okay. What if I take that AY vowel team and make it OE?
Whoa.
Whoa. Yeah, whoa. What if I get rid of that O? What do I have now? Wee. Oh, let me make it closer. Oh, now I have wet. Yeah, I went to a close syllable there. Okay. Well, what if I put a blend? Wet becomes, what is it? West. Now I'm going to change that vowel, short vowel, into a vowel team. Waist. Where's your waist? Yeah. All right. I'm taking away my blend. Now what do I have? Wait. All right. Now I'm getting rid of the A. Wit. Oh, W's gone. Now I have lit. Well, what if I squeeze in a GH? Light. Good. Oh, I'm going to add a blend. I'm going to make it a blend. Flight. What do you do in a flight? Fly a kite. Flight, yeah. Okay. Oh, I'm getting rid of the IGH. And I'm making another vowel team. Float. Where do you float? In the water. And I change that first part of my vowel. Float. That means your belly gets big, like something extends. Bloat becomes blot. That means to dab, to make a big stain. You blot it. You dab at it. Okay. What if I do this vowel team? Bleat. That's what animal do you know makes a bleat sound? Puppy. A sheep. It goes that. Bleats. Okay. Well, my kids in my classroom do this a lot. What's this word? Blurt. What is it? Blurt. What's blurt mean? I don't know. That means you talk when you're not supposed to. You blurt things out. Okay. Very nice. That went really fast. Okay. So now we're going to look at our new sounds. Okay. So our new sounds are the double O. Okay. So when you do the double O, they can make a new sound. So double O can make, spelled with a vowel T, double O comes in the middle of a word.
No.
Middle of a word. Okay? This isn't acting right on here. Okay? So let's, and it makes the sound. Say So let's look at this word. We have good and look. You see it in the middle, right? Okay. So okay.
Book.
The U can make the sound when it comes with a P or a B. Okay, and it comes in the middle, like in
put
and
bush.
Bush. Okay. Book. Push. Okay. All right. Good. I want you to write a B for a capital B for me. Okay. Can you write a lowercase b? Good handwriting. Okay. How about a double O? Well, remember our O's have to, our small O's sit. They're small. Can you show me a small O? Better. Okay. Can you show me a capital O? Very nice. How about a lowercase u? Good. How about an uppercase U? Good job. You can erase.
Can we do it again?
Not yet. We're not ready yet for that. Okay. You got it?
Yeah.
All right. Now we're going to read some. Oh. It's doing weird, goofy things. This is supposed to be our reading time. Let's read this book. And
bush.
What's a bush?
I don't know.
Yes, you do. What's a bush?
Some sticks.
Yeah, it's like a small little tree, right? What's this word?
Pole.
Pole. Show me how you pole.
And cooking.
Cooking. What might you be cooking?
Pizza.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to write words together.
Yeah.
Okay. So what pattern are we using? What is the pattern we're learning?
About cooking.
We're learning the double O, or the U with a P or a B. Okay. A B. So if your word starts with a P or a B, you might have the so we'll have to listen.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Our first word is the word good. Okay. Good. Okay. I want to see those nice lowercase letters.
I'm finished.
Oh, is that a capital letter?
These are. These O's are.
Those are capital? Make good. Here, erase and do it again. I want to see very nice handwriting. Okay, good. Remember, your O's should sit. All your letters should sit on the line. You don't want them to be floating away like a balloon's carrying them away. Okay, ready? Mm-hmm. Next one is book. Book. Okay. And remember, lowercase k has a short kickstand like this. Okay, not a capital K, so you want it to be shorter. Okay. All right, next word is hood. Okay.
What?
Fix it. You're being silly. Okay. Next word, brook. What's a brook? Have you ever heard of a brook? A brook is a small stream.
Who's there?
Brook. Okay, so remember those K's. I want to see those nice short kickstands. Okay. And your last word is shook. I want to see that nice short kickstand. Fix it. No capital, no capital.
How about these?
I'll let you do the first letter, but That's the only capital I'll let you make. They shouldn't even be capitals, but we'll compromise right now. Okay. Good. Okay, go ahead and erase. Okay, so let's look at these words together. We have some bigger words. So let's do the first one with the U with making the sound. What's our word?
Push.
Push. All right, we have two.
Textbook.
Yeah, we have two parts, text and book. Okay,
and football.
Then football. There's the foot, the at the beginning syllable or part of the compound word. Okay. All right. You want to write some. Now we've got to do. Oh, we've done that. It's on all crazy, Jacob.
No.
Okay, we've done those. All right, now we have some heart words to look at. Okay, so let's look at this word. What's this word? Help me with this.
Again.
Again. Good job. We have the A making the schwa sound there. Okay. Again.
Against.
Against. We have the A making the schwa. The AI is making a different sound too. What's that word?
Always.
Always. Okay. Have the all and then the ways.
Almost.
Almost.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's write them.
Yeah.
Ready? Write the word against for me, please. Now write against for me again with all lowercase letters.
Why not?
No capitals. I want all lowercase in this one. Nope, that's not a lowercase g. Okay, write the word always in all lowercase. Oh, nope. Jacob. Well, write it, and you're going to have to write it again.
No.
Then write it in all lowercase. Okay, write almost. All lowercase. Ooh, that's some bad handwriting there. Look at that O. Okay, better. All right. Okay, so ready to read with me?
Yeah.
Oh, we've got some new words to look at. Okay, so those were the heart words that we had learned before. Now let's look at the new ones. Help me with this word.
Floor.
Floor. Here, that double O is not making what it's supposed to. It's making the or sound. Okay, and then we have pour. That's another one that's making that as double O's not doing what they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Okay, and
door.
Door. All right, so let's write those words. Ready?
Yeah.
Let's do door. All lowercase, please. Okay, write it again, all lowercase.
These O's are lowercase.
I want to see lowercase.
Who's
Okay.
that text?
All right, next one. Floor. All lowercase.
Who's that text? What's that text?
Not for you to worry about. Next one. Poor. Now this poor is like you don't have a lot of money poor. Okay. All right, go ahead and erase. Good job. Okay. All right. Let's read some sentences together.
He put
Ready?
a hook onto the door.
Oh, let's try again.
He put a hook on the door.
He put a hook on the door. I wonder why would you think he might put a hook on the door?
I don't know.
What do you use a hook for?
To lock the door.
Do you use a hook to lock the door? What do you use a hook for?
I don't know. To put it on Charlie's collar.
Okay, so a hook holds something, right?
Yeah.
So he's putting a hook on the door. What might he use a hook to hold on the door?
The knob.
Okay. Do you hang a coat on your door?
No.
Could you put a hook to hang your coat?
Yes.
Okay. Could you use it in your bedroom and hang your bathrobe on it?
No.
Sure you could. What about your backpack? Could you put a hook
Yeah.
on your door to hold your backpack?
Yeah.
Okay. How about this one?
They stood on the clean floor.
Ooh. What kind of floor is it?
Clean.
Clean.
Did you cook a full meal for these people?
One more time.
Did you cook a full meal for these people?
Okay. What's a full meal?
Don't know.
Means a bunch of it.
Bunch of it.
Not just like one thing. You made a full meal, like Christmas dinner. There's all the things for it.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Now we're going to write sentences together. You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. So listen to my sentence. Yeah. Is it good to push?
I'll write that.
Ready?
Yeah.
Is it good to push?
I'm right.
Okay, you read it.
Is it
good to push?
I'm finished.
Now.
But
Fix it.
what? I like number 2.
But why can't we use a number 2 when we're writing words?
We love 2s.
But why can't we use the number 2?
I don't know.
Is it the same word?
It's the same. It's the same as 2.
It's the same word. It's the same sounding word, but are the words mean the same thing?
Yes.
Mm-mm. The number 2 means what? How many?
2.
2 of them. This means to push. This is not a number.
Oh.
What kind of sentence is it? Is it good to push?
Yeah. No.
Is it a regular sentence? Is it a question?
It's a sentence.
Is it a question sentence?
It's a question.
So what do we need at the end?
Question mark.
A question mark.
Really? Is that?
Now, is it really good to push?
No.
No. Okay, ready for the next one?
Yes, go.
The baby fox hid in the bush.
What are you doing?
I'm watching. I'm watching you to make sure you make good choices.
The fox?
The baby fox hid in the bush. You're going to rewrite them if you do capitals.
Baby fox what?
Hid in the bush.
Hid in the bush.
Do we squeeze a word in there? Where should we take that word?
No.
No, we don't squeeze. We go down to the next line. Now, what do we end our sentence in?
Period.
What is that?
I don't know.
Fix it.
I can't see it. What is what?
Is that supposed to be in our sentence?
No.
No.
But what is what?
That was a 2. We don't put 2s in our word sentences. Ready for the last one?
Yeah.
I put a stack of books on the floor. I put a stack of books on the floor. How do we end our sentence?
Period.
Did I say the word 2 when I was reading it?
No.
Then erase it.
Look here.
I see it. Erase it. Now, peas. How should peas sit on the line?
I don't know.
Peas fall. Remember, a lowercase p falls. It doesn't stand tall. So fix that for me, please. That's better. Good job. All right, so now we're going to get ready to read our story. So we can play our game first, okay? Oh, yeah, eraser. Are you with the eraser?
I'm using my hand.
All right. What color of pen do you want today?
I want blue.
Okay. I'm going to use purple. These smell.
Huh?
You're supposed to smell. All right. So first you gotta read your heart words to me again.
What?
Read your heart words to me again.
Practice floor, pour, door, again, against.
Okay, read your sentence, the directions.
Yeah.
Read the directions.
Practice reading the heart words and then write them.
Okay. So we've already written them, so just tell me your words again.
Floor, pour, door, again, against.
Okay, all right, go ahead.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Book.
6. I put my book down. I want you to use your word in a sentence for me when you roll it.
Workout.
6. Can you use your word in a sentence?
I fill my cup too full.
Good. 4. Bush. There was a bird
In a book.
in a bush.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Bull. What's the bull?
A bull is a male cow. The bull was charging
The bull is charging its.
the cowboy.
You know,
4. Wood. My dad made me chop wood.
yeah, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Push.
Sentence, please.
I push my door.
Good. 2. Shook. I shook because I was very scared.
Whoa.
Well, let's not do that. Keep it on the table, please.
But I wear shoes on my foot.
Good. Oh, no more 4. 3. Rook.
Rook.
The rook was the trump suit in the card game.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Cook. I cook my pizza in 1 minute.
Cool. 3. Brook. There was a brook on the mountain trail.
Took. Took.
Okay, use it in a sentence.
I took my friend's bat at the baseball.
Yeah. 4. No more 4. 6. Hook.
I hang a jacket on a hook.
You hang a jacket on a hook. Good job.
Nope. No 6. 3. Nook. I don't know what the sentence for nook is.
So nook is a small area in the corner. So we put the bookcase in the nook. Oh, no 6. No 6. No 4. No 3. 1. Hood.
I wear a hood.
Yeah, wear a hood in the winter. All right, now you pick either 2 or 5. Which one you going with?
Oh.
2.
Pull.
Use it in a sentence.
I pull my key Alex hold it.
All right, good.
I do good on my work.
Yep. All right. So we are going to read our story. Now, this is what I want you to do. I want you to read your story out loud to me first. Okay?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna stop you.
Yeah.
Okay? And then once you've read it, we're gonna go back through and we're gonna look at some words.
Okay.
And make sure you understand the words. Okay? Before we talk about anything else. Okay? So go ahead and read your story.
Brooklyn's reading nook. Brooklyn got a new book. For weeks, Brooklyn had been looking for this book in every bookshop she put in at the top of her list because she was confident that this story would be a good one. Brooklyn loved her reading time on the weekends. Each Saturday, she was able to sit in her reading nook and dive into a good book. Last weekend, she finished the story of a famed football star. This weekend, she would be starting Little Red Riding Hood, but this story is not the classic she remembers from her childhood. In that book, Little Red Riding Hood is a small child. This modern story is a twist tailless. Little Red Riding Hood is a grown up when she goes for a walk in the woods. Lynn could not wait to pull on her cozy hood and blanket and curl up in her nook with her book.
Okay. All right. So I pulled some words that I saw that you had a problem. You had some problems with. So let's look at these words. So the first one was this word. So we're gonna break it apart. Okay. And look at it. So let's look at this part. How would we con? Let's look at this part.
Bye.
Yes, you would think that was going to be an I because we would think it was an confident. Let's put it together. Confident. Now put it together. Confident. What does confident mean? Do you know?
No.
Confident means that you're sure of yourself. I'm confident I can hit the ball. Okay, you're sure of yourself.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at this word.
Grown up.
Grown up. Yeah. You had said ground up, but it's grown up. Yeah. Who's a grown up?
A person.
A person. What kind of person?
You.
Yeah, I'm a grown up. What about this word?
Story.
Oh, okay. You know this word. What's a story?
Brooklyn.
What's a story?
Like reading.
Yeah, you read a story. Okay. All right. So let's go through and let's see. Let's read the first sentence.
Brooklyn got a new book for.
Okay. Anything that you don't know in that story?
No.
Okay. What'd she get?
A new book.
New book. Okay.
4 weeks, Brooklyn had been looking for this book in every bookshop.
What's a bookshop?
A store.
A store. Good job.
She put in at the top of her list because she was confident.
Yeah, I like how you looked up there to help you.
That this story would be a good one.
Okay. So she's really wants this book. And she put it at the top of her list. Do you know what that means? What does it mean, put it at the top of your list?
Together.
So she's putting it at the top because that's the one that she wants the most, right? So she's saying this one I want first, maybe this one and this one. And she's like, nope, I got to have this one first. Yeah. Okay. Because she thought it was going to be a good story.
Yeah. Okay. Brooklyn loved her reading time on the weekends.
Okay. So when did she read?
On weekends.
On weekends. Okay. Keep going.
Each Saturday, she was able to sit in her reading nook and dive into a good book lesson.
Okay. Oh, freeze. There was a period. So her reading nook. So that's a small place that's made just for her to read it. Okay. Now dive into a good book.
Yeah.
Do you think she's sitting there and she's like diving in like she would dive into a pool?
Yeah.
You would dive into a book?
No.
Okay, so what does that mean when it says she dives into a book?
Dive into water.
Okay, but is there water in her book?
No.
No, it's a book. So can she really dive into it? No, but what does that mean when it says that she's diving into the book? What do you think that means?
I don't know.
Okay, so that means dive into a book means that the book, she's ready to read it. She's opening it up. She's waiting to read it. And she's like, ooh, okay, I got my book. I'm going to start reading it. And she's ready to get in it and really like it and enjoy it. Okay, so she's not really diving into it, but she's getting and she's excited and she's gonna sit and read it. Like you see some people read us like they'll read their book and they're just so they don't hear anything. They don't hear you saying, let the puppies out because they're reading their story. They're so excited about their story. Okay. All right. Now let's go this one. All right, ready?
Last weekend, she finished the story of a football star.
So a famed football star. So that meant it's a football. That means it's a football player who's really popular.
Yeah.
Okay. So famed means they're popular.
This weekend, she would be starting Little Red Riding Hood.
Okay. Oh,
but
okay.
This story is not the classic she remembers from her childhood.
Okay. So what's a classic?
I don't know.
So classic is something that's older. It's happened for a while. Yeah. So you know the story of Little Red Riding Hood. What happens in Little Red Riding Hood?
Don't know.
You've never read the story of Little Red Riding Hood? Really?
I don't know.
Do you know the characters in Little Red Riding Hood?
A wolf?
Yeah, there's a wolf. And what does Little Red Riding Hood do? What does Little Red Riding Hood do? Little Red Riding Hood huffs?
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay, we might have to get that story out. Okay, childhood. What's the word childhood mean?
In that book, childhood.
That means when she was
Riding
little. Childhood means when she was little. Okay. Go ahead.
In that book, Little Red Riding Hood is a small child. This modern story is a tale.
Twisted tale. So modern means it's happening right now. Like they've changed it. Okay. Modern story about a twisted tale. Now, is this so TALE? It has
But don't put her stuff in by my case.
Hey, listen, Jacob. Listen.
I just tell her not to do it.
Okay, listen. So this is not like your puppy dog tail. This tail, TALE, means a story. Okay.
Little Red Riding Hood is a grown-up when she goes for a walk in the woods. Brooklyn could not wait to pull on her cozy hooded blanket and curl up in her nook with her book.
Okay. What's cozy mean?
Like you're sleeping?
Like it's nice and warm. Nice and warm, and you're all cozy and snuggled up in your covers in your bed, right? Okay. All right. So we're gonna do this. Okay, can you write your name at the top for me? We're gonna do our comprehension to see how much you remember. Then we might have to go back in our story. Okay. My throat's dry today. All right, let's read it.
Circle the correct answer. Brooklyn got a new book.
Okay. And what's the next one?
Brooklyn loved reading time on the weekends.
Good.
Last weekend, she finished the story of a flame star.
Oh, wait, what's this word?
A fame star star football.
So let's put it in. So those dots mean that's where the word goes.
Star.
So last weekend, she finished a story of a famed
movie star.
Did it say which one did it use in the story?
Football
star. Okay.
But this story is not the classic. She remembers her childhood.
Good job. Look at you remembering all these things now. All right.
Put my name.
Yep, put your name. How come you use a capital A? What's it supposed to be?
I don't know.
What is it supposed to be?
Lowercase.
Lowercase. Okay.
What was Brooklyn looking for in every bookshop? Book.
What book?
Riding Hood.
No. Well, it was kind of. Remember? And when she was looking for it, she
She
put it where? On the top of her
backpack
list.
Okay.
But what was she looking for in every bookshop?
Her list?
No, her. What was she looking for?
Her book?
Her book.
Her. Is that what kind?
Her book. Okay. Okay, so let's go down to the next one.
What did Brooklyn love to do on weekends? Go to a bookshop. Read about Riding Hood.
So what did she like to do on the weekends?
Read about Riding Hood.
Well, she just liked to.
She likes to read.
Read. Where does she like to read?
In her house.
Where in her house?
In the living room.
Is that what it told us in the story?
Her bedroom.
Where did it say that she likes to read?
The bedroom.
What was that new word we learned?
We learned about the bookshop.
Oh, there was a bookshop. There was that new word that started with a n.
Nook. Nook.
So she liked to read
in a nook.
In a nook. Okay. What's the next question?
What story did Brooklyn finish last weekend? Riding Hood.
Okay. And we're gonna go back to the story.
No.
We're gonna go back in the story and check our answers when we're done.
What?
Okay, what's the next one?
How is the modern version of Little Red Riding Hood different from the classic version? I don't know.
What did it tell you that the new one was different than the one she read before?
About Little Red Riding Hood?
What about it?
Little Red Riding Hood was going for a hike in the Big Bad Wolf.
Well, is that what it told us in the story?
No.
What does it tell us in the story? How are the two stories different?
They were both different.
Oh.
I don't know.
Okay, we'll have to think about that. Go to the next question.
What does Brooklyn do when she reads a book in her reading nook? I think return it.
So what does she do when she's reading her book in her nook?
Opens the book and read it.
Okay. There was a word that it used. Do you remember what word it used? We talked about it.
I don't know the word.
What did we talk about that doesn't mean the same thing as what you would think it would mean?
The wolf?
Well, just write your answer. We're going to go back and check our answers. Okay, so let's check. All right. Oh, let's see. What was our question?
What was Brooklyn looking for in every bookshop?
Okay, so let's start at the story and see the top and see what it says.
Brooklyn got a new book. For weeks, Brooklyn had been looking for this book in every bookshop.
Good. Okay. Now, what was the second question?
What did Brooklyn love to do on weekends?
All right. Let's find that.
She put it at the top of her list because she was confident.
What's that word?
Confident.
Confident. Good.
That this story would be a good one. Brooklyn loved her reading time on the weekends.
Okay. So what did she love to do on the weekends?
Reading time.
Good. Well, you're good. Okay. Now what's the next question?
How is the modern...
this one.
What story did Brooklyn finish last weekend?
Okay, let's find out.
Each Saturday she was able to sit in her reading nook and dive into a good book. Last weekend she finished the story of a famed football star.
So what book did she read?
Famed football star.
Yeah. Okay, now let's read the next question.
How is the modern version of Little Red Riding Hood different from the classic version?
Okay.
This weekend she would be starting Little Red Riding Hood, but the story is not the classic she remembers from her childhood.
Okay.
She finished.
But what does the question ask us?
How is the modern version of Little Red Riding Hood different from the classic version?
Okay. So the version is it's just how is it? It's a different way to write it. Okay. So keep reading.
In that book, Little Red Riding Hood is a small child. This modern story is a twisted tale. Twisted tale. Little Red Riding Hood is a grown up.
Oh, okay. So what was she in the original version, the classic version?
A small child.
A small child. And what is she in the new story?
Little Red Riding Hood.
But yeah, Little Red Riding Hood is a small child in the old story. What is she in the new story?
Riding Hood.
Well, she's still Little Red Riding
Hood. Brooklyn. Sorry.
Listen. In the classic version, Little Red Riding Hood was small, but now she is a
grown up.
Grown up.
She's a grown up.
Okay.
A grown up? Oh.
Okay. All right. Now let's read the last one.
What does Brooklyn do when she reads a book in her reading nook?
See if you can find that in the story. What does she do when she is in her
Little Red?
I think you might have to go back up into here some.
Right here?
No, I think you're.
Where? I don't see.
I don't know.
She remembers. She was confident.
Is that talking about what she reads a book in her reading nook? Well, you need to find it.
It's about the Riding Hood.
I want you to read the story again until you come to it.
She put it at the top of her list because she was confident that the story would be a good one. Brooklyn loved her reading time on the weekends. Each Saturday she was able to sit in her reading nook and dive into a good book. Last weekend.
So what does the question say?
What does Brooklyn do when she reads a book in her reading book? No, dive.
Yeah. No, cross that out and write it again so you can know what the word is. Okay. All right, true or false?
Wait.
No, you gotta write your name. Okay.
Brooklyn had been looking for the new book for weeks. True?
You do it, and then we'll check it.
Brooklyn loved to read time in the morning. True? No, false. Last weekend, Brooklyn was reading a story about a little football star. About a football star. Little Red Riding Hood in the new book is a big girl. No. Brooklyn is happy to sit in her reading nook with the new book.
Okay, so let's check.
Brooklyn had been looking for the new book for weeks. True?
Okay, is that true? Let's find it in the story.
She got a new book. 4 weeks.
Good, okay.
Brooklyn loved to read in the morning. don't know where it says morning.
Well, but what did you say that answer was?
False.
Okay, so if it's false, then where did she when did she read?
It was the night.
Is that what it tells you in the story? Where does it tell in the story that when does it tell you she liked to read? Read this sentence right here.
Each Saturday she was
No, this one right here.
Brooklyn loved reading time on the weekends. That's true.
Well, what it said here that she likes to read.
Brooklyn loved to read time in the morning. False.
False, because when did she like to read?
In the weekends.
On the weekends. Okay, so let's check this one.
That's false.
Yeah, you're right.
Last weekend, Brooklyn was reading a story about a football. That's true.
Okay.
Little Red Riding Hood in a new book is a big girl. That's false.
Okay, so what kind of person is she?
A little girl.
Oh, let's read.
She's a modern, a small child.
No, let's read it.
In that book, Little Red Riding Hood is a small child.
Okay, keep reading.
This modern story is a twist tale.
And twisted.
And twisted.
Twisted tail.
Twisted tail.
Keep reading.
Little Red Riding Hood is a grown up when she goes for a walk.
Okay. So in this story, in the new book, is she a big girl?
No. Yeah.
Well, a small girl could be little. So it depends on whether you think is a grown up a big girl.
Yeah.
Okay. So do you think that's true or false?
True.
Okay. You could say a grown up is a big girl. Okay. Or
Brooklyn is happy to sit her reading nook with the new book. True.
Okay.
Now unscramble.
All right, that's unscramble.
What does this mean?
That's a word from the story.
Football?
Yeah.
Football. Football.
Football.
Football.
Mm-hmm.
Book. No.
No, that's not the right letters.
No.
Yeah.
Good.
You done?
Yeah.
Very nice. Let's see. All right, we're good. All right. Thank you. Have a good night. Bye, everybody.
Can I play on my phone?